Hey, how you doing, Mr. Rand in class? First off, I want to thank Sean Flannery, Josh Alton, Pat McGann, and Dwayne Freeman for helping me out and agreeing to do the interviews. And now I'm going to respond to some things they said. All right, first, Sean Flannery talked about moving to Chicago from Cleveland because Chicago was an affordable city. And I think that's definitely the way a lot of young comics are feeling. I mean, a lot of these people are just out of college or in their 20s and don't have that much money. And as far as cities go, compared to like New York and LA, when you're looking for a place that has all the things the city has and it's more affordable, that's Chicago. And I think that's a big attraction for a lot of young comics. And also, what Sean said is people are achieving success here. I mean, a lot of people are going on to do unbelievable things. You know, Saturday Night Live, Comedy Central, movies, TV. I mean, I guess that's the shows. They're a product of their environment, and that shows what happens after working in Chicago. And another thing he touched on was that goes to my greater point is there isn't a lot of pressure to have a marketable act. There is not a lot of network presence here. I mean, Transformers 3 was filmed here. That's about, we don't get much movies or TV. So it's pretty much comics just doing comedy the way it should be, and they're not trying to appeal to anyone per se, any one type of thing. So they're all doing their own thing, and it's really working out. It's really unique and turning out nicely. And yeah, another thing is that Zanies is the only club, basically comedy club, and we're lucky that's our only club. It's an unbelievable club, and that there's all these alternative clubs has really opened the door for up and comers and other people just to practice their material and be able to, because stage time is what it's all about for comics. That's what they want more than anything else. So having this plethora of restaurants and bars that open their doors to comedy really creates something that not a lot of other places have and gives them opportunities to perfect their set and work on new stuff. Um, yeah, and just the opportunity to get up every night is something that and do comedy, something they don't have many places else. Something Dwayne said about that he moved to Chicago from Cincinnati just for the second city. I mean, you see that with so many other people. That's the reason they move to Chicago. They grow up, and if you're a funny person, you're told your whole life you have to go and try the second city. It's this thing that everyone hears about. So it's just something that everyone moves to Chicago to do, and which really makes Chicago is just a town of class clowns. They're people that were told they were funny their whole life and come here at the hopes of achieving something, and a lot of them end up being really hilarious here. And what's nice about it is that some will come for the second city, and then there's a lot of bleed over between improv and stand-up, and then end up going to Zanies or working at a lot of the alternative clubs. So it really works out nicely. All right, thank you.
Go Bears!
Go Bears.